Hi guys, hi friends, welcome to the new video. If you are a new subscriber, upload every video. It's gonna help my channel. 1000 subscribers, let's go. Today I'm gonna introduce you to lighting in Blender. We're gonna go through each light right here in Blender. Maybe you are a beginner, maybe you don't know about this stuff. So you just open the software very quickly. If you don't know how to navigate, just go on the view, navigation, walk navigation, right click, assign shortcut, Shift F, Fast ID, you can travel in this 3D space. Now, I'm gonna go right here on this icon and change, of course, the engine to the cycles, add right here the noiser, and turn the values down. Now, what I wanna do, Shift A, on the measure I'm gonna add plane, S, and move the mouse to make it bigger, just to show you the examples of the lights. So, if I'm gonna just click right here on the render view, I have my point light right here, and I have my lighting from the environment. I'm gonna turn this down, so I'm gonna go on this icon, and on the strength I'm gonna tap right here 0, and my point light just have effect. Now I'm gonna select this and X and delete this stuff. Now we're gonna go through each light right here. So Shift A, you can access the lighting in Blender by clicking Shift A, and you have the light options right here. So I'm gonna select maybe area, and GZ move up right here, yes, this area light. And as you can see, this just add this kind of plane, and from this plane basically the light just get emitted, yes. So I'm gonna select this area, and you can access the all options of the light right here on this icon. Okay, so select the area, and right here click on this icon, and of course you have the color. Basically you can change the color of the light, as you can see, yes. You have this power, and basically this just control how strong the light is, yes, the power. And the size basically control how soft the shadows are. So look at this, I have the size of 1, and my shadows over the cube is very like sharp, yes. If I'm gonna just increase the size, look at this, I have very like even shadow, yes. If I'm gonna just increase a little bit more, decrease, as you can see, I have a little bit softer shadows right here over the cube. I hope you see this result. So this basically just control, of course, the size of the area, and you can control, just make it bigger and smaller, basically to control the softness over the shadow, yes. So as you can see, I have very small kind of shadow. If I'm just make it right here small, this area, I have big right here sharp shadow over the cube. So this is the area light. Like I said, the color, power, and you have the size to control basically the sharpness over the shadow. So I'm gonna select the area, X, and delete. Shift A, on the light I'm gonna choose now a spotlight, GZ, and I'm gonna move this up. And basically this just emits light to this area, yes, over those lines, basically, yes. And you have the same options right here, just select and go on this icon over the light, yes. You have the color, you can change the color over the light, of course, yes. You have the power, there's just increase the power. And you have the blend option, I'm gonna show you a little bit later. And of course, you have the radius, as you can see, this is basically how big this stupid spotlight is, basically, yes. So you have the radius is almost like this size, yes. And what it's cool about this, I'm gonna just increase a little bit more at the power over this, okay, right here. What it's cool about this, you have the blend option, and basically this blend option just control right here the corners over this shadow. You can make it very soft, or maybe you can make it very sharp, if that makes sense. So I'm gonna just show here, and I'm gonna point this down a little bit, yes, just to show you. So you have the blend option, and you basically just controlling right here this area over the shadow, okay, to make it softer or maybe to make it more sharper. I hope you can see, because my PC can't handle this stupid stuff. So there is this stupid spotlight, yes, right here. You have the color, you have the power, and you have the radius, yes, basically. As you can see, I can make it bigger, I can make it smaller, and you basically just controlling. And you have the blend option right here, yes, to control this kind of area over the shadows. So this is the spotlight. I'm gonna just select X and delete. Shift A, on the light I'm gonna choose sun. Basically sun, I'm gonna just GZ, move this up. Wherever I'm gonna put the sun, it doesn't matter. Look at this, I'm just moving the sun by GY. As you can see, this have same effect. And you have, of course, the color right here. Yes, you have right here the strength, and you have the angle, but basically it doesn't matter. What matters, it's the rotation over the sun. If I'm gonna just select this and click R and move, this just create, as you can see, the shadow over the cube. Does it basically simulate almost like the real life sun? Yes, depends which hour is of the day. Yes, you get different rotation over the shadows, if that makes sense. I hope you get it, what I try to talk. Yes, what I try to say. So you just controlling this shadows, yes, as you can see, by rotating. And I can basically just look at this. I can point this sun right here and move this on this direction, and I have the same angle over the shadow. So it doesn't matter basically, yes, where I'm gonna put the sun. It matters the rotation basically. Yes, as you can see, I just rotate this in different direction. I have different shadows over this cube. So I have, of course, right here once again the color and the strength. Yes, so I'm gonna select this X and delete, and Shift A on the light. I'm gonna choose point GZ. Wait, guys, I'm gonna select my point GZ and move up. This basically almost works like the area light, but it emits light everywhere, if that makes sense. Yes, this spherical kind of shape. So you have, once again, yes, select the light on this icon. You have the color. I can change the color. I can increase the power. I'm gonna make it white. And you have the radius right here. Yes, and I can make it bigger. And this just, once again, softener my shadows over the cube. As you can see, it's getting softer. If I'm gonna just decrease the radius and make it small, I have more sharper right here shadows over the cube. So it's almost, it works like the size, yes, on the area, the radius, yes, of course. So as you can see, I make it very small, this radius, and I have very sharp shadows. I make it very big, and the shadows just get blend, if that makes sense. Yes, it's very soft, the shadows, if I make it very big, the radius. So you have the color, of course, the power, and the radius. And what is important, basically the surface not emits shadows, but just basically the light just get bouncing around from the surface. So I can select my plane, go right here, okay, and go on the shader editor, and click new. And if I'm gonna just change the color to the black, okay, just to show you, right here, and select black. Basically, as you can see, my plane don't bounce my light, yes, and the light just have effect right here over the cube. Yes, as you can see, I can move this spotlight around, a point light, I'm sorry, and this just get effect over this stuff. So it's important that the surface just bouncing the light around. And if I'm gonna just change the color over this plane, as you can see, the light just bouncing around over the surface, and I have some light right here over this cube. Yes, some blue kind of lighting right here happening. So it's important that each surface, if you have some color, some material, the light just gets bouncing around over the surface, and basically the light just, how to say, affects any objects. So this is important stuff. If I'm gonna just change right here the color, of course, yes, I have different right here lighting setup. If I'm gonna just change this to dark, as you can see, I have black, all black right here, this part of the cube. So I hope you get it, what I try to explain. If I'm gonna just increase, as you can see, and make it white or whatever, I have the light right here, the same color like the plane. So it's important to have this in mind, okay, if you wanna basically lighten some scenes, yes. So I hope you get it, how this works. Thank you for watching this stupid tutorial. I record this very quickly. See you on the next video. Bye, guys.